Damn, she's really good at tennis. You think she could get the racket up? No!
Just a quick, just a quick voice clip. Apparently, one of my clips had been corrupted. This movie is directed by Luca Guadagnino, and it stars Zendaya, Mike Feist, and Josh O'Connor.
Now, this was supposed to be released September of last year, but then due to the writer's strike, it got delayed to April. And I would have been worried for the success, but it looks like this movie is doing pretty well. It even got an IMAX screening, which is crazy to me. I did not know how exactly they got that, but I'm glad they did. That's pretty cool. As we're seeing more and more that IMAX is becoming a big, successful way to show movies. Now, I didn't doubt that Luca Guadagnino could make a tennis movie as interesting as it is. He's made some of my favorites, Bones and All, and Suspiria remake, which that was a really good horror movie. Oh, Bones and All as well, although some people F with it, some people don't. And I was interested to see what this movie would do. I like some of his movies. They're great. And yeah, I was not expecting this movie to be as good as it is. Now, this movie's cinematography is really good. There's a lot of cuts, but the cuts are very much intentional, like you're playing a game of tennis. What I mean is that there's always a reason into their cinematography for why it is the way it is, and they always have fun trying different ways to show the tennis match. There's very creative ways they use the cinematography, and even just the music. Most of the music is like this like dubstep party music, but they work that really well into the game as the game, but also in the drama as well. You don't think when you're having a dramatic moment using tech like dubstep party music would work, but they find a way to make it work, and it just makes some of the scenes just so exciting. The music surprisingly really worked for what they were doing. And like I said, the cinematography is great. There's this one shot, I can't say what it is in the movie, but when you see that shot toward at the end of the movie, it is like, man, it's such a good moment. First off, I gotta go over the performances. I mean, Zendaya, she's Zendaya. She's pretty good in this movie. And to the extent that her performance is more, I would say more like subtle. It's much more just about like her motives in the movie, which is really most of what this movie and how it make. Nah, I don't like that cut. So this is considered from the advertising a hot tennis movie, a very hot tennis movie. You got boys, you got kissing, you got like threesome, you got like Zendaya kissing, sweat, and all that. And like to the extent, yeah, there is that stuff, but um, it's got compelling characters, so it's more than what you think it is. Now, as for the sport in this movie, watching them play tennis, like I said, it's always really fun watching them play tennis, and you always get to see creative ways how they mess with the cinematography in the movie. It's awesome in a way. I love each time that they try different ways to show you the perspectives of tennis. It just gets more and more interesting, and it really gets more and more hype. And the dubstep music really complements a lot of the tennis playing. It just makes these performances and everything even more hype as you're watching the tennis game. Like you get really more and more into the game. And yeah, I mean, I think Luca Guadagnino did a great job. I went to the theater and I was surprised to see a good amount of people in my theater watching this movie. I had a very good time with this movie. I give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, it's a good 8 out of 10. Luca Guadagnino hit the park again. I would love to see more of his movies. And yeah, it's great. I'll see you again next time. Bye.